Lane police are considering opening a substation in the East Sherman neighborhood to combat crime. KXY4's Erin Luna tells us why they think it's a good idea and where they'll get the funding.
The Coeur Lane Police Department says they responded to nearly 550 calls for service in the East Sherman neighborhood in 2013. That neighborhood stretches from 8th Street right here all the way down to the highway. Of those calls, the majority were drug-related, followed closely by theft and vandalism. The police department says just an increased presence in that area could cut down on those crimes. At Jimmy's down the street in Coeur d'Alene.
Biscuits and gravy, chicken fried steak.
Breakfast is on everyone's mind, not crime.
We've had some issues of break-in and some other things, but for the most part, everything has been fine. But
co-owner Gretchen Serber says a few more cops on the street wouldn't hurt either.
Cost is always an issue, but if it can be worked out, yeah, we'd love to have a presence here.
Coeur d'Alene police feel the same way and want to put a substation in the neighborhood to cut down on crime, something similar to Spokane PD's cop shops.
Integrate with the neighborhoods. That's your most successful programs, when you're working closely with your neighborhoods.
The Coeur d'Alene Police Department says East Sherman is a hotspot for crime, and having late-night bars and several homeless outreach centers also increases the call volume, enough so that added patrols won't work.
We're really quite busy. We are going call to call to call, and so we don't have the time for that directed patrol that we'd like to do.
But some residents, like Gabe Robertson, don't think it's needed.
It's a little over the top. I really don't think it's necessary.
The police department says it can refurbish an existing building for around $30,000.
My main concern is who's going to pay for it.
And asked the city council to help foot the bill.
We do have funds within the police department that we have not expended. Sometimes we have salary savings, and so that might be an option as well.
Police say a substation would also help put a police footprint back in the downtown area.
I think our law enforcement does a fantastic job with what they have.
The police department says if everything goes according to plan, if they get approval to do this, they could be up and running in a few months. Reporting in Coeur d'Alene, Erin Luna, KXOY4 News.